Happy Friday, Salt Strong Nation. It is time for another Strong Angler of the Week. If you are new to the Insider community, you might not know what Strong Angler of the Week is. And it's when we pick somebody who has made a post in our community where they have gone out with either friends or family, just some loved ones, and they made some awesome memories on the water. I've got Bemiss with me today, and he is our Strong Angler of the Week. He went out with his daughter, had an awesome day of fishing, caught a couple of fish, and I'm going to let him tell you guys about it. So, Ward, congratulations on being our Strong Angler of the Week this week, sir.
Thank you. So what we did is I fish I'm out of Orlando, and I fish over in the Titusville area a lot, mostly Indian River, Mosquito Lagoon. Kind of been transitioned over into the Indian River Lagoon lately. Saw some areas that I wanted to check out. I watch a lot of Tony's Insider reports, and I've learned a lot over the last couple months since joining. But it was me, my wife, and my daughter. They're into the fishing thing. My daughter's really starting to get into it a little bit more. We got her a kayak last year. Just went out to some areas, hook her up with something artificial that's not too tough to work. And she's going out there casting on her own, fighting fish on her own now. All I got to do is unhook them for her. But it was a good Father's Day for me to take my daughter out there and experience that with her, because she really was excited, and had a good day. I caught my biggest flounder that day using gulp jerk shad. The week before, I was out there and had a really good day. My biggest snook, good trout. Had a lot of good fish in that area. The weather wasn't ideal last weekend, but still made a good success out of it. What I like to do, I like to work the first half of the day using artificials, and then I always try to find an area to catch live bait and either set up with live mullet or cut mullet or whatever we may catch, ladyfish, something like that, to go for something big. We're always trying to get those big reds on live bait. Most of the time it doesn't work, but every once in a while we luck out.
Yeah, well, that was awesome to see that you had caught that really nice flounder and she had gotten herself a trout. And then there was a shark in the mix as well. I thought it was, it was just looked like it was really, really fun day.
Yeah, it was really good. Now that it's getting summertime, she's probably not going to go as much because it gets really hot out there. But I've definitely got her hooked to where when the weather's good, she's definitely going to be my fishing buddy.
Well, that's good to hear. So it sounds like you guys had a very good Father's Day. But I know you joined the Insider community not too long ago. If I believe it was just 1 or 2 months ago, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think I've been a member about 2 months. It took me a couple weeks to kind of start going through everything. There's a lot of information, but I've probably gone out fishing 4 times since I joined, and I don't go home and tell my wife I catch catfish anymore, which used to be a lot of the time. I've taken my dad out on my boat and put him on an awesome slam one day, right, like maybe a month ago. But every trip since joining, with all the information that I've learned, and I'm still learning, they've all been really good trips, even when it's not ideal weather patterns, and it's definitely tougher conditions. I still have come up with some good stuff. So it's definitely changed the way my fishing trips go, and I definitely have a lot more confidence out on the water with what I've learned in only the first 2 months of being a part of the Insiders, for sure.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I saw in your post you had said, in the past 2 months of being an insider, you had caught more fish in the past 5 years. So it just, it blew me away. And I saw, you and your daughter were out there having a great time on Father's Day. And I was just like, this is exactly what Strong Angler of the Week is all about: learning how to fish, becoming a good fisherman. So, you've already got that going. You're starting to catch more fish, and then you're going out and now sharing it with your daughter. So that's why we wanted to have you on as a Strong Angler of the Week. And you're very mighty deserving of it, Ward.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really cool because I've been fishing over there for a long time, and I've passed so many places that I've stopped and fished this last month or two, and it's just amazing to me again, the Insider Club kind of gives you, I don't really go to the spots, I use the techniques, and it has definitely made a difference in my fishing days for sure.
Well, Ward, that's really good to hear, man. I'm so glad to hear that your fishing trips have improved, and you're going out there with your daughter and having those good times on the water. So, guys, this is going to wrap up Strong Angler of the Week. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to be able to come on as a Strong Angler of the Week, make sure you're getting out this week and putting a report up in the community where you, a family member, or a friend have gone out and just made some awesome memories on the water, just like Ward did. And like I said, maybe I can have you on as next week's Strong Angler of the Week. Ward, thanks again for coming on.
Awesome. Salt Strong.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live salt strong and wear the line today.